Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to discuss why the fire is going out of the economy. And sometimes, as in all fires, they just burn out on their own. Sometimes they're purposefully put out. And sometimes you need more fuel to get the fire reignited. So what's happening, as you see, everyone that's been following the market, the stock market has been dropping massively. And most believe that we're going into another recession, which I also believe too. And I'm becoming a bit more concerned over time here because we had negative GDP growth come in last quarter. And anyone that knows economics, or at least the basics, knows that 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth or GDP contraction is the definition of a recession. So we may already unofficially be in a recession. I think we are. There's just too many headwinds for the economy. Inflation is rampant, 8% and increasing. The stock market is free falling. And at some point, the drop of the market, the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, while it's kind of an exogenous factor, not necessarily directly tied to the internal factors of each company trading on that exchange, I believe it's going to catch up to the internals of each company. And as they lose money and the earnings reports come in negatively, they're going to start to have to make cuts and lay people off, and there could be a job loss, and there could be this thing could really snowball into like 2008 all over again, or worse. I mean, hopefully not, but if you think about it, at some point, with the market dropping the way it is, it's gonna catch up to the fundamentals of every company trading on the stock market. And it seems like, I mean, we could be headed for another 2008. And right now, everything just keeps dropping. So I'm holding off on the call options and well, really all options, and not investing, just kind of hanging tight, keeping stuff in cash, because it just really seems like the fire is going out of the economy. And it's going to be some time. It's going to take some time, and we're just going to have to kind of weather this storm. There's no other option. The Fed is going to continue, most likely, to increase interest rates to help offset. It's really the only thing they can do to help offset inflation. Everything keeps going up, of course. Stuff's getting higher. Our money's worth less. Investments aren't even panning out. And it's like a double shot. It's like, part of it's taken with inflation, the other part you lose investing. So it's kind of like we're screwed either way. The only thing still going up is housing, which I don't think that's going to last much longer. In fact, I'm even thinking it might be a good idea to sell some real estate before a drop and buy back in, not necessarily timing the market, but, if there's going to be, the interest rates of mortgages are going up, which is going to necessitate a decline in the housing market at some point. So if there's going to be a decline in the future, it would make sense if real estate's really the only thing that's still going up, but at a slower pace and already declining in some parts of the United States. It would make sense to maybe sell your house, but rents are high too. So, but it might be a good idea, with that one asset class still being at close to all-time highs. That might be the one thing to generate some cash for, potential bottoming out of the market and potentially reinvesting. But I just wanted to discuss this really quickly because I do believe we're headed into a recession, and we should all prepare as best as we can. And I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. Hopefully we don't have another 2008. And I hate to be such a downer in this video, but remember, for every fire that goes out, there's always more fuel for the fire to start again. So that's the bright side of it. If you like that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for my next videos. Thanks.